All right, so let's look at what the stories are. And on the front page of the various newspapers, they've been summarized on the news portal, myjoyonline.com. We quickly would have to go take a look at those stories as well. It starts with assembly members take office amid protests against some government appointees, and that's on the front page of the Daily Graphic. We also have GCAA investigates Starboard plane accident, and apparently there's a motion already set in place by the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority to investigate an incident in which a Starboard airplane from Accra skidded off the runway at the Tamale Airport on Tuesday. 329,416 placed in senior high schools, and the computerized school selection system secretary has placed the following numbers out of the candidates who wrote this year's basic certificate examination in senior high and technical institutions in the country. Good. We also have a daily guide, 5 probe and ask judges, and the Chief Justice Georgina Theodora Wood has launched into... The Chief Justice Georgina Theodora Wood has set up a 5-member committee chaired by Justice Sophia Akufo, a justice of the Supreme Court, to investigate 7 judges indicted in the Aremeyao Anas expose. And we know that also that adequately is being investigated also by the CID, according to the reports we hear. We also have Starboard plane skids off runway. We've told you a lot more about that on the front page of the Finder. We have LPG stations face closure, and apparently the Finder has uncovered plans by government to phase out all 593 existing liquefied petroleum gas refuel outlets in urban and peri-urban areas. I don't know what they mean by all that. You mean in residential areas? I guess the story will give us a lot more detail. We also have information blackout on power budgets. Ghanaians have been left in the dark as to the day the power budgets promised to ameliorate the rolling power cuts will arrive in the country. I think the paper should have asked the power minister, who said that at the end of December, if the power situation doesn't improve, he will resign. Controller releases 756,000 cedis to pay psychiatric nurses. So if we had it, why didn't we pay it? Did we have to wait for them to go on strike? It's a question that many people keep asking. On the front page of the General Telegraph, 70 Starboard passengers in Biscayne took place yesterday, an incident that was widely reported and still being reported by the media from Tuesday. We have Nyaho Tamaklo demands total inquiry into judiciary, and a leading member of the main opposition New Patriotic Party, Nyaho Tamaklo, has called for a thorough public inquiry into allegations of judicial improprieties. The last paper we're looking at is the BNFT, that is Business and Financial Times, has Eurobond woes, investors unwilling to take a lower yield on government's $1.5 billion Eurobond, which could have dire repercussions for the country's debt stock should government look to the domestic market to finance the deficit of the budget or reconsider investors' high yields as the funding. We also have farmers record high yield with Biocar, and Zoomlion plans more PPP project for clearance from World Bank. Great news.
That's a dead story.
It is.
That's it for the headlines, the newspaper headlines as captured by myjoyonline.com. I'll take you back to myjoyonline.com. No? We'll check out this story. Drama in court as Kumasi child molesters discharged and rearrested. This story we've been following. I must say, Erastus Asari Donko, our colleague in Kumasi, is doing a fantastic job following the story up for us. There was drama at a magistrate court in the Ashanti region Tuesday when a couple standing trial for allegedly abusing a 2-year-old boy was discharged only to be rearrested by the police. The couple, Nana Oti and Rita Oti, now face more charges at a higher court, which is the Circuit Court. Love FM's Erastus Asari Donko told Joy News the couple had a mountain of solidarity from family members and well-wishers, all of whom had come to the magistrate court to witness the process. Okay, so this story has to do with the couple that allegedly bent the fingers of a 2-year-old, a baby actually. They were arrested, sent to court we're told that lots of family members were there to support them yesterday in court. But the prosecutor just told the judge that I am dropping all charges. And so, you know, she had to just track the case out. Only for the couple to be rearrested because the police had said they wanted to go to a higher court and prefer more charges against the couple. Erastus is facing some sort of threats from some of the family members. Yes, because they say...
Is it a big family?
Yeah, well, the way he described it yesterday, he said there were lots of family members there, people to support the couple. And some people said that he had reported in detail and brought people's attention to the case. Yeah.
Well, the case was first reported on Joy FM, right?
Exactly. Okay. Erastus did that.
That's why.
Yeah. Amazing. Let's check out this other story on City FM Online. Another accused judge wants Anas unmasked in court. Well, lawyer for one of the implicated High Court judges in the judiciary bribery scandal, Captain Nkrabea Effa-Dartey, has revealed that he will only cross-examine investigative journalist Anas Aremeyao Anas after he is unveiled. He argues that cross-examining a witness, in this instance Anas and his team, in a hidden identity is likely to compromise the authenticity of the exercise, hence his call. I listened to him on Ikosi saying on Asempa FM yesterday, Captain Nkrabea Effa-Dartey saying that Anas should pray that they are all found guilty, because if one person is not found guilty, they're going to drag him to court. We'll see how this goes. Lots of legal drama with this particular case. Amazing. We'll see. We'll check out what the BBC is reporting. This story will bring you a bit of details. Burkina Faso coup leader charged, and it says that the general who led last month's short-lived coup in Burkina Faso has been charged with crimes including threatening state security and murder. I don't know what got into him. He's regretted his action, but he has to face it. Pistorius family angry over ruling. Is the devil, huh? Okay, so the refusal to free South African Olympic athlete Oscar Pistorius from prison on parole flies in the face. That's in court of justice, his family says. Remember, he almost got out. He almost got out. They were going to keep him at home. And then a committee decided to look into the issue again. Now they've ruled that they're not going to let him go. His family apparently is very angry at that decision.
Well, it was a trial that was broadcast live on major international networks around the world as well. So.
Oh, and look at Ghana. We're making headlines. This is the BBC page. Accused Ghanaian judges suspended.
Aren't we popular?
Yeah, we are.
That's great.
Amazing. This is what we want them. You know, when Facebook is planning satellite in 2016...
We're thinking about who has taken what money.
Okay, Fred, I didn't ask you to open the story. It is our own story. BBC is reporting. And
yeah, I guess we're all very much familiar with it as far as that is concerned.
Okay, so that will be it. If you find any of the stories interesting, please log on to the website and read the details.
Well, we'll have to take a break. We'll be right back with a lot more.